This is Beck International Academy from Greenville, South Carolina. We have Kira Shepard, Saniko Hogan, Ashton Colantonio, and Tristan Sizemore. Our problem is that our special needs students need additional supports. They're not technology advanced. We don't have opportunities for students to interact with science and nature. We began looking at other schools in the area and what they provide for their special needs students. We also looked at technology advancements at different schools and began looking for a location that would meet our needs. Our goals for Roper Mountain Academy: create an area for our special needs students where they can have adequate resources, create a safe environment, create an eco-friendly environment, create a school that reflects our heritage and city. Our mission is to provide a school that is inclusive and equal for all students so that they may reach their full potential through science and technology-enriched experiences that will impact their community. Placing our building next to a world-class science center provides our students with opportunities to participate in many programs with world-renowned scientists that visit each year. Our students can easily walk to other locations. In addition, our school can be a place to study for our sustainable efforts or use for large gatherings in the community. The property we found is the site of an abandoned amphitheater. The ground is steadily sloping down. We are using this to build a bi-level school. Because some of the building will be below ground level, we were limited on the windows we put in place.
After many different designs, we finally agreed on a two-story building. The first story is going to house our regular classrooms, and the second will be an entire wing for special needs students. We included large special needs classrooms, 2 toilet changing areas, a life skill lab sensory room, and a physical therapy area. Our media center is located on both levels. There is a large makerspace area for students to explore technology. Floor plans for the bottom floor. The bottom floor houses our regular education classrooms. We included a large collaboration area for our students to work on projects together. We opted not to have large windows in all of our classrooms to create a safer environment in case of tornadoes or intruders. Outside of the building. The outside of our building is a 2-story bi-level structure. It has a bridge in the front to model our downtown area. We have large columns on the back that wink at southern plantations. Cars will pick up through the front and buses will pick up on the side of the building. Biophilia. Biophilia is a design where you bring nature inside. We would like to create living walls throughout the building. We would also like to incorporate it into the floors to create features. Biophilia can help provide natural air filtration. It can also provide sound insulation. Biophilia has been known to reduce stress, feelings of anger, and anxiety levels. It has also been known to reduce fatigue. For our special needs students, we decided to have a fun and colorful learning environment. Therefore, we decided to create more room for our special needs students so that they can move around more comfortably, unlike some other establishments. For our seating, we decided to have a couch, regular chairs, and beanbag chairs. We added a small nook in each room for students to hide if they need a safe space. For the overall room design, we decided to make a more safe, friendly environment. For the physical therapy room. The physical therapy room is a state-of-the-art area where our special education students can get the care they need while at school. Doctors and nurses will come to the school on an as-needed basis to work with patients/students. Life skills. In the life skills room, there will be a kitchen and other household items where students will be able to learn how to live in the real world and on their own. The school store will be housed in the life skills room and will be run by our special needs students. This will allow them to learn how to use money and interact with the public while learning a life skill. Sensory room. Most schools don't have sensory rooms for the special education students, but sensory rooms are very important to calm down and stimulate young learners. Sensory rooms are also important because they help students further develop and engage their senses. In our sensory room, we have included a living wall of grass and a wall of sequins. Maker spaces. The maker space will have the most up-to-date technology available to students. It will house robotics, 3D printers, Legos, and video games for students to explore, as well as anything new that comes along. It will stay up to date with the times. Media Center. In our Media Center, there will be lots of alternative seating, a cafe for students to get drinks from. It also will have a large staircase where students can sit or lay and read books. It has areas where students can study in a quiet space. It will house books for all ages so that students can find something on their reading level, including our special needs students.
Outdoor learning spaces. We wanted to give our students an option to go outside to learn, but in an environment that was enclosed so that they are in a safe area. We created an outdoor learning space which is similar to a southern porch. We will provide comfortable seating chairs and rainwater retention tank shaped like a waterfall will be located here. This will also provide a source of cooling for the building. A rainwater retention tank offers a sustainable source of water. We wanted to incorporate a waterfall into our outdoor area as a tribute to our downtown area where Reedy River spills into Falls Park. This water wall will also double as a retention tank. The water will be used to flush the toilet throughout the building to reduce water use and cost for the school. Green roof. The intensive green roof will help to keep heat in during the winter months and keep the building cooler during hotter months. It can reduce the amount of stormwater runoff. The water is used by the plants, then released back into the atmosphere. Then condensation and transportation. Also, it will provide a habitat for solar trees are material structures that are shaped like trees with solar panels at the top. Solar energy is collected at the top and converted to electricity. We will use these to power our electronic devices within the school.
Our school currently uses active motion sensored lights. This kind of light turns on when it senses movement in the room and turns off when no motion is determined. It would save lots of energy for the school. We also have a regular light switch in case of failure. Window placement. When we did a site analysis, we looked on Google Earth and determined the direction of the sun. We placed our windows in the location where they would be able to absorb the sun's heat energy to help with the heating costs of the building. Safety features. We invited our district safety manager to review our floor plans. We discussed where to place the fire alarms, where students would shelter in place, and where they would hold safe if an intruder was in the building. Because of his expertise, we revised our plans to reflect safety needs. Fire alarms. After discussing where to place fire alarms with our safety director, he suggested we have 2 fire alarms on each floor. There needs to be a safety alert in every room of the building, and the alarm needs to be loud enough for anyone to hear it. The fire alarm is connected directly to the fire department, so if an alarm is triggered, they are automatically notified and know the exact location of the outbreak. Safety plan for intruders and tornadoes. We wanted an open floor plan with sliding doors in between classrooms so that a small room could open into a larger room for projects and collaboration. While doing this, we realized that we needed safe areas in case of tornadoes or intruders. To solve this issue, we made sure that next to or in each classroom was a safe room that everyone could easily access.